Hello everyone, welcome to Believers IAS Academy, Bengaluru. Today we are going to discuss the topic of Digital Arrest and Indian Cybercrime Coordination Centre. Okay, the term Digital Arrest has been making rounds in India, so much so that Prime Minister Modi decided to take up this topic in Man Ki Baat. Okay, he discussed about what is digital arrest and how you should be create awareness and how you can escape from digital arrest. Okay, so first we'll understand digital arrest and then we'll understand what is Indian Cybercrime Coordination Centre or I4C. Okay, so first is digital arrest. Okay, so initially digital arrest is nothing but a type of cybercrime. Okay, what used to happen is initially some guy used to call on the phone through voicemail and they used to call you and they used to ask like your phone has been hijacked and your phone like number has been used for misuse of like bringing drugs, etc. So I called you and these are the like section 340 or etc 40 sections have been implied on you, and that is why you need to pay some amount so that we can drop the charges. And now what happened is they updated from voicemail to or voice call to video call. Okay, what they're doing is they're setting up a fake police station kind of thing, and they'll keep the video call, and the person who will be calling you will have a complete set of police uniforms, okay, with all the caps, with all the badges, with all the stars, etc, and he will call you and will say that your number has been used for like illegal activities and your number has been used for drug trafficking, etc. So we are requesting you to cooperate with us, and if you want charges to be dropped, you have to pay this amount. Okay, so that is the easiest way of explaining digital arrest. But according to Prime Minister Modi, he explained certain steps which are involved in digital arrest. A digital arrest involves 4 steps. Okay, step 1 is that they will get personal data, the information about personal data. Okay, if they target a person, they will first gather the personal data of an individual. What is the personal data? The personal data may be of the individual or his family or his friends. Okay, they will get the data. Okay, they will get the data like where you are working, like who are your colleagues and what is your family background, such as how many daughters you have, how many sons you have, where your sons or daughters are working, or where your sons or daughters are studying. Okay, they will gather the data and they will call you. In the video call, they will start asking like, so and so person, your son is working in this particular company, or your son is working in, or son is studying in particular college. They'll call you, they'll say that your son has been arrested under the charge of drug trafficking, or he was caught with the possession of drugs, so he has been arrested under Narcotics and Drug Substances Act. Okay, so they will have detailed information about your personal data. Okay, or they can call that recently you visited Goa or recently visited Thailand, and there your phone has been used for misuse of taking drugs. Okay, so you have tracked the phone down to you, and that is why we are calling you. Okay, this is about personal data. And the second step is creating fear. Okay, they will start creating fear, the fear that you have been involved in illegal activities. Okay, that illegal activities, it can be drug trafficking, it can be prostitution, though it is not illegal, most of the time people consider it as to be taboo. Okay, and some maybe your son being caught with someone else, or your son being involved in an accident, or etc. So they will create a fear, and after creating fear, and they will say that like they will mention like legal words, such as your son is charged under Bharatiya Nyaya Samiti section number 124, etc. They will act as if they are a police officer, they will act as if they are a law enforcement agency, and after creating fear, then they will put into the third step into the motion, that is time uncertainty. That is, time is very less, so you have to act quick. If you don't act quick, we are going to charge your son, or we are going to book you under so and so FIR. If the FIR is involved, then you will only have the recourse to fight in the court itself. So there are no other recourses. Okay, so these are the ways they are going to instill fear in you, and then they will use the time uncertainty of time as a tool. And after everything set up, now the ground plan is ground layout is done. Okay, after setting up the ground layout, then they will start the next step, that is the final step, that is they will start asking the ransom. That is, okay, so we already explained you all the details, that your phone or your son, etc, so and so person has involved in some illegal activities. Now if you want that charges to be dropped, Now if you don't want to be roaming from court to court, now if you don't want to be spending your time in jail, you have to provide us with some amount of money so that we can drop this charge and we can move on with each other. Okay, they will say that you look like you belong to a particular family, you look like you belong to a very respectable family. If you don't want any issue regarding your family and etc., please pay us some amount, so we'll drop the charges. Okay, so this is how they are going to make a victim out of an individual. Okay, this way many of the individuals have been already been made a victim, especially in the metropolitan cities like Bengaluru, Chennai, Hyderabad, etc. Okay, now, so if this is a digital arrest, how are you going to escape from digital arrest? For the same steps, there are 4 other steps how you can mitigate, how you can escape from digital arrest. That is, as soon as a person calls you, the step 1 is not to take any hasty decisions. That is, don't take any hasty decisions, don't take any sudden decisions. The person can call you, they can claim to be a police officer, they can claim that your phone number has been caught with so and so issues, your phone number has been misused for certain issues, but there is no need for you to act hastily. Okay, and second step is put the thinking hat. Okay, put on the thinking hat, that is, use your common sense. Okay, this is India. Okay, has there ever been an instances where the law enforcement agency has personally called you? Okay, has personally called you to inform about certain issues? Do they call you? No. If you are caught in drug trafficking, if you are caught in some illegal activities, they will directly come to the house, they will directly barge into the house, and they will drag you out of the house to the police station. So no sane police person or no sane law enforcement agency is going to video call you. Okay, let alone voice call you. Okay, after that, record the video call. Okay, what you have to do is be vigilant. Okay, as soon as a person, if you have any like a small amount of data also, even if you have a small amount of doubt, start recording the video. They may be a real law enforcement agencies or not, start recording the video. And once you get to know that it is not a real law enforcement agency, if you know that it is a fake person or fake police officer, just record the video, and the final step is to complain to the authorities. Okay, where you can complain is, there is a cyber toll free number, that is 1930. You can call this number and give a complaint and a report about digital arrest cases. With this, what you are going to do is, you will escape being a victim of cyber arrest, and you are going to generate awareness and create awareness to the future issues. Okay, you are going to create awareness among others so that they also don't become victims, and you are also going to help the law enforcement agencies in catching the real culprits here. Okay, this is how you should be vigilant, and this is how you should escape the digital arrest. Now, a related topic is about I4C, that is Indian Cybercrime Coordination Centre. Recently, the I4C has given an alert against illegal payment gateways created using the mule bank accounts by the transnational organized cyber criminals facilitating money laundering as a service. Okay, so this is data rich statement. It is talking about mule banks, it is talking about illegal payment gateways, it is talking about transnational organized cyber criminals, and it is started talking about money laundering. So what it is easily saying is, online payment is being used as a online illegal payment gateways. Payment gateways are using mule accounts. Okay, what is mule account? Okay, first you understand what is mule. Okay, mule is an animal which is a hybrid between horse and a donkey. In Hindi, it is called as kachar. Okay, this is seen in most of the times. It is seen in Himalayan regions where they use this kachar for transportation purposes. Okay, it is a mule, meaning it is a hybrid between horse and donkey. So in banking or in cyber field, the mule account is used for an account. The account belongs to person B, but the money which is being transferred to account B is of person A. Okay, person A has certain amount of money. Okay, he will ask this person B to keep that amount in his money, the amount in his account, and then this money will be withdrawn to use for various activities such as illegal betting, drug trafficking, weapon trafficking, etc. etc. So whatever the money has been already used from the means of illegal activities, again this can be used from illegal activities such as tax evasion. So it is sort of black money. It is a black money. This black money is being converted into white money through the use of this mule account. The account belongs to some other person, but the money is from another person. Okay, they are going to just store the money in his account for namesake, and they are going to withdraw it. Because if you are keeping his money in his account, that individual account, there can be certain scrutiny by the financial regulatory authorities such as RBI or banking authorities. So in order to escape that scrutiny, they are going to keep the account in other person. Then this is being used to various issues. So this method is being used presently by international or transnational cyber criminals. What is transnational cyber criminals? They have a like what do you say? They have like their operations. Their operations are not just within one country. Their operations expand to more than 1 or 2 countries. Those are called as transnational cyber criminals. Okay, this is about context. And moving on to the next topic, that is next points. What is I4C? International Cybercrime Coordination Centre. Okay, it was established under the Ministry of Home Affairs. Aim is to deal with cybercrime in the country in a coordinated and comprehensive manner. So I4C, it focuses on tackling issues related to cybercrime for citizens, including improving the coordination between various law enforcement agencies and stakeholders. Okay, so aim is first to create awareness about cybercrimes among the citizens, and then to cooperate and coordinate between different law enforcement agencies and also different stakeholders. Okay, because cybercrime can be the source of cybercrime can be somewhere else and the destination can be somewhere else. A person sitting in Bengaluru can hack a person sitting from Uttar Pradesh. So the law enforcement agency belonging to both the states are different. Here there is a need of coordination. Here there is a need of cooperation. Who is going to do that one? I4C. Okay. And its center is located in New Delhi. This is the basic about I4C. Now we will see the functions of I4C. Okay. The main functions of I4C are: it is the nodal point in the fight against cybercrime, that is obvious. And second is identify the research problems and need of law enforcement agencies to take up research and development activities in developing new technologies and forensic tools in collaboration with the academia, research institute within India and abroad. What they are trying to say here is, okay, normally what happens is there is a crime and there is a punishment. Okay, this crime, procedure, punishment, it is explained in the particular law. Okay, so there is a synergy between law and crime. But what happens is the crime is evolving. Crime is evolving from petty crimes such as thief, like murders, etc., past. Now the crime is evolving into digital arrest, cyber crimes, phone hacking, defamation, etc. So there is a lag between the crime and law. Okay, because the technology improves at a rate which is beyond the rate of enforcing a particular law, bringing a particular law. Crime is also improving. If the technology improves, crime is also improving. So what happens here is there creates a lag. If this is a graph, if this is the crime, this will be the law. So there is a legal gap here. Legal gap. How this legal gap is filled? This legal gap is filled by research and development first. First they will do research and developments. They have to analyze all the possibilities of bringing a law to a particular crime so that there cannot be misuse of particular laws. So they will do research and development, then they will do analysis, and after that they will bring the law. Okay, but in sometimes what happens is by the time the government or the law enforcement agencies bring a law, this crime has already evolved. Okay, the crime will go till here and the law will be at here. So there is again a gap. In order to bridge the gap, again research and development is required. Who does this research and development in cyber issues? It is done by I4C. Okay, research and development, and it helps in bringing collaboration and cooperation between different academia research institutes within India and abroad, because source and the destination can be different. A person sitting in USA can hack a phone. A person sitting in USA can hack an account in India. So there needs to be cooperation, and aim is to prevent misuse of cyberspace for furthering the cause of extremist and terrorist groups. Most of the times, what happens is these terrorist and extremist groups use the cyberspace to misuse. Okay, they are using the cyberspace for terror financing. They are using the cyberspace for terror training. They are using the cyberspace for drug trafficking, weapon trafficking, etc., etc. Okay, so aim is to curb these issues, and then it also suggests amendments if required in cyber laws to keep pace in the fast changing technologies and international cooperation. What I said, what I already explained here, there is a lag, and that lag should be bridged by I4C. After research and development, they are going to suggest certain amendments and coordinate all the activities related to implementation of mutual legal assistance treaties. Okay, mutual legal assistance treaties with other countries related to cyber crimes in the consultation with the concerned nodal authority in the Ministry of Home Affairs. Okay, Ministry of Home Affairs. So what happens here is, I already told you, already told you that a cyber crime, the source can be somewhere else and destination can be somewhere else. Most of the times what happens is a cyber crime such as cyber espionage, cyber terror financing, etc., have the sources in different countries. So in order to catch those culprits who belong to different countries, we have to have an agreement between that country and our country. So these agreements are called as mutual legal assistance treaties. Okay, who is the nodal authority from India? It is I4C. These are all the functions of I4C, and all these functions are done by different components of I4C. So now we will see the components of I4C. First one is National Cybercrime Threat Analytical Unit. Okay, as the name says, it is going to analyze the threat. Okay, which sections of the society are more prone to cyber crimes? What kind of cyber crimes are more important in India? What type of cyber crimes are more rampant in India? What section or what age group of India is more responsible or more susceptible for or more vulnerable for cyber crimes? Okay, so for reporting threats pertinent to cyber crimes at a regular interval. So it is going to analyze the threat in India. And then National Cybercrime Reporting Portal. As the name says, a person can report a cybercrime. If a person is a victim of cybercrime, he can report about the report or complaint in cybercrime portal. It is a portal which is on 24/7 basis, and anyone can report anywhere at any time. And then National Cybercrime Training Center. Okay, as the name suggests, it trains individuals or it trains personals with regard to cyber crimes. Normally what happens is law enforcement agencies, mainly police, are trained in a physical way, they are trained in mental way, they are trained about legal enforcement agencies. Okay, they are trained about Bharatiya Nyaya Samiti, etc., but these kind of cyber crimes, these kind of technological crimes, they are beyond the normal physical training. Here they requires a different kind of training. There needs to be different kind of aptitude to be developed among the personals, which is done by National Cybercrime Training Center. And after this, National Cybercrime Research and Innovation Center. What I told you already, there is a need for research and development regarding cybercrime. There is a need to develop indigenous tools for the prevention of cybercrimes. This is done by this component of I4C. What happens is, you cannot depend on different country in solving the cybercrimes of our own country, because there is every possibility that that particular country can use those tools to hack into our country for cyber espionage. This was famously done by Israel. Recently, there was a incident between Israel and Hezbollah, Lebanon Hezbollah. What happened is, Israel manufactured certain, like some country has manufactured, Hong Kong-based country has manufactured pagers. Israel put in certain chips in that country, and Lebanon used those pagers for various activities. Now Israel, because of those chips, it was able to blast those pagers and kill many of the terrorists or Hezbollah activists. Okay, so these kind of things are very possible in cyber activities also. So if you are dependent on different tools from another country, then in the times of needs, in the times of crisis, that country can go behind our back and stab us. So instead of these things, what we have to do is we can develop our own indigenous tools for these kind of things. Okay, that is done by National Cybercrime Research and Innovation Center. And then platform for joint cybercrime coordination team, that is for coordination, sharing and modus operandi of cybercrimes, data, information among states, union territories, and law enforcement agencies between different states. Cybercrime ecosystem management. Here it is trying to generate mass awareness among the mass awareness in cyber hygiene for prevention of cyber crimes. What is cyber hygiene? That the people should be aware about cyber crimes. They should use the hygiene. They should be they should have information. They should be aware about what are the cyber crimes. Okay, they should be informed about cyber issues. They should be informed about cyber criminals. They should be informed about activities which can lead to cyber crimes. Okay, that is called a cyber hygiene. And National Cybercrime Forensic Laboratory or investigation ecosystem. Okay, if this deals with prevention, that is creating awareness. This deals with curing. Okay, if already an activity has happened, if already cybercrime has been conducted, if already cybercrime has been already done, then how you are going to solve that case? Okay, with the use of cyber tools, forensic tools. These are the tools done by this component of I4C. So this is about I4C. Apart from this, there are certain other initiatives taken by I4C also. One is Citizen Financial Cyber Fraud Reporting and Management System. Aim is reporting of financial cyber frauds and preventing the siphoning of funds by cyber criminals on a nearly real-time basis. Okay, one of the most type of cybercrime or most potent type of cybercrime is this financial fraud. Okay, what happens is they will call you, they will call and ask you, I have sent an OTP for you, your number has been selected for so and so scheme, and if you send me that OTP, I am going to process you the payment, like I am going to process you the prize or gift from this particular particular program. Okay, and as soon as you send them OTP, and what happens is they are going to hack into your account and they are going to withdraw the money. Okay, so most of the times once they withdraw the money, they will try to take that money to their own account. So if there is a case, if there is a report already done by the individuals that so and so person has tried to withdraw the money, then the person's amount can be withheld by the bank. Okay, withheld by the bank, so that it cannot be siphoned to the criminals. And then national toll-free helpline number, that is 1930. It has been operationalized all over India. If there is any issue regarding cybercrime, you can call this toll-free number and say that so and so person tried to do the cybercrime with me. Then cyber dost handle on various social media platforms. That is, if you go to Instagram or Twitter, if you type cyber dost, there will be a page about cyber dost. If you follow that page, there will be regular updates on different kind of cyber crimes, different kind of cyber hygiene tactics, different kind of other recommendations. Okay, so these are other initiatives done by I4C. That is it about today's topics. Okay, important topic, especially from prelims and perspective, and you can use the examples in mains also. Okay, if you like the initiative, if you like the video, please like, comment and subscribe to the channel, and also share with your friends. If you have any recommendations or any suggestions for me, do write in the comment box. We will work on it. With this, I will end the video. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.